Welcome back to the Coding Show, the first African coding challenge show. This is where developers turn real problems into code in 4 hours. And today, the challenge is to build a solution to counter the rising cases of scamming in Kenya. So today's challenge is simple. I think the simplest we've ever given in this show. No pressure. So it's scams. So scams are like everywhere in Kenya, right? Have you ever been scammed? Yeah. So today's mission is to build a tech solution that either helps Kenyans avoid or detect or stop a scam in Kenya. That's it. That's basically it. Yeah, simple, right? Yeah, you can think a money scam or even a real estate scam, or even then you go deep into that. Go to a specific industry, then go find a scam in that industry, then work on that. Yeah. 30 minutes to brainstorm and 4 hours to build. Yeah, all the best.
Hello, my name is Fabiola Mukanzi. I am a smart contract developer and currently a second year computer science student at JKUAT.
Hi, my name is Patricia. I am a second year computer science student at JKUAT and I am a backend developer. Yeah.
Hello everyone. Third year student at Machakos University. Currently, I'm a web dev developer with focus on backend.
Hello, my name is Paris Mukwe. I'm a recent graduate in Machakos University, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, and I'm a web developer, and I'm also pursuing data science. Hello guys, my name is Karen Nyane. I'm a computer science student at Kenyatta University and also a web developer.
Hi, my name is Boaz Marube, Kenyatta University student pursuing computer science in my third year, and I'm a full stack developer.
Hi, my name is Patrick Joroge, a student at University of Nairobi pursuing ComSci. I'm currently in my third year. I have an interest in data science and I mainly work with backend development, and I've made a few websites in my time.
Hi, my name is Arjun. I'm a second year IT student at University of Nairobi and I'm also a developer.
Hi everyone, I'm Diana Mongina. I am a data scientist, co-founder at Paid HQ. It's called Get Paid Technologies, where we build for freelancers. We allow cross-border payments for freelancers. I'm also a co-host at Global Tech Sailors and will be the judges for today.
Hi, my name is Faith Kilonzi. I work as a senior software engineer. I also host a podcast called Global Tech Sailors. We talk about all things tech careers, and everything to do with technology and navigating tech. I'm also a judge for the day.
Hi everyone, my name is Mwikali. My full name is Miriam Mwikali. I have a preference for Mwikali. I am currently a data scientist, also a software engineer sometimes when I feel like I can actually write code, like proper code for software engineering. So yeah, I do both. And yeah, that's basically Mwikali. I'm also a co-host at Global Tech Sailors. So yeah.
So hello guys, my name is Brian Albert. I'm a software developer, senior dev at Soltech. Yeah, we're the one that we are hosting my coding show. Yeah.
We have chosen to create an app called Save Crypto. It's an app that helps users avoid and detect crypto scams. Yeah, especially with how rampant they have become these days. yeah, it helps you actually know whether you're working with something real or fake. Yeah.
What we're gonna do, we've chosen to go into the job industry, whereby we're creating a web-based app that detects job scams, especially abroad, and it will detect the scams by checking whether the job recruiters are fake, or maybe the job offers. Yeah.
So we thought of the problem, and the solution that we saw fit is we are thinking of coming up with a bot that will be on Twitter, and since it will be text-based, it won't have so much complexity, and so basically the bot will source information that is available in the internet relating to scams, and locally the ones that are related to Kenya, and the bot will be like an account that if you get to subscribe to it, the same way you subscribe to a celebrity or a user who you may get to like their content. If you subscribe to my account and I get to post, chances are there that my post will be shown on your feed. And so that's the idea that we've gone with, and that's what we plan to implement.
So now the idea we're tackling is to do with real estate, where now the landlord will have to send their rent requests to the tenants. We just want to have a way to make sure that the request sent is an authentic request from the landlord, so that the tenant doesn't pay through any like third party. Usually there's scams where the message comes along the lines of KCB M-Pesa, this is the link, this is where you should send your money to, typically at the end of the month when rent is typically due. So we just want to have a way we can authenticate the request from the landlord to the tenant. That's what we're focusing on today.
So our app is just supposed to like inform the user that this might be a problem, and then it should also detect, so the user can paste links, screenshots, so like things regarding the app or the platform name, and then we can check because they are like regulated ones, they're regulated trading platforms and money making platforms. So if it's not among them and now it's showing all these other signs of red flags, it can provide advice to the user, be like, this one, there might be a huge problem here. Yeah.
Ideation went well. Building started really well. We ran into a couple of errors and issues, but we've managed to fix them. And yeah, so I would say it's been a successful build, and it's been very eye-opening, very educational. We're very happy to be here.
Yeah. We hope for the very best, and we've put our best foot forward, and yeah.
My experience was good being here. I've learned a lot. I've interacted with a lot of stuff and help.
In terms of confidence, I think we are good. Actually, we have a full feature that we are interested in showing. And in terms of judges, I think I'll be interested in their take about the features and our project as well.
Okay, for me it has been a challenge, but I'm really happy to have participated in the challenge, because once you start at something, it's tough, but then when you are able to actually get to the place that you wanted to be, there's that thrill, and I'm happy that I've spent this day like this, so yeah.
We really saw it fit that we get to meet the user at their comfort, a place where they are used to interact, so that we abstract the downloading of applications, visiting websites that they are not comfortable doing, which will also reduce the usability of whatever solution you're coming up with. And having pulled it off, I feel confident that the solution that we came up with is one that can be readily used by end users and can work best. So that's my take on it.
In terms of confidence, out of 10, I just have to say either 10 or a 9, in the sense that I've already done what I can. There's nothing else I can do at this point, so I might as well approach it with some sort of high level of confidence. Now what the judge will say, those are powers beyond my control, but I imagine they would give me some level of feedback if they see an opportunity for this project of ours to grow, and I'm willing to take such criticism. It comes from a place of growth. That's what I look forward to.
If you've reached this point, that means you love the video. Why don't you subscribe? It just takes 1 second to subscribe. That red button down there, yeah, that button. Thank you for subscribing. We have a target of reaching 10,000 subscribers, and we get to that target, one of you will get a chance to win a laptop. So subscribe with even that other Gmail, right? For your friend to get a chance to win a laptop. Yeah, keep winning. You had 30 minutes to brainstorm, 4 hours to code. How are you all feeling? I know it's been a long day. Nick, energy, confidence, predictions number?
Predictions,
yeah, so we're going to start the presentations. This is my favorite part because you get a chance to pitch to the world and to the judges. Yeah, so all the best, and please focus on the key feature because it's for a video. So we are going to take the smallest part, so focus on the key feature. And yeah, all the best.
Hi guys, my name is Patricia and I'm in Team 1, and we created an app called Safe Crypto. It's an app that helps to avoid and detect crypto scams, and yeah, it uses AI to analyze different crypto things that come up, and then it analyzes them and checks whether it's a scam or it's actually a true investment. And my friend here, Fabiola, will take us through how the app works.
Hi guys. So at Safe Crypto, we believe in verification before investment. So once you log into our platform, the first thing you're going to see is the analyzer screen, which has a scam detection scanner. So here you can enter the URL, the platform name, and maybe a description of what the platform is or what you are instructed to do, and then you can click analyze to analyze the platform, and then that way you'll be able to see whether it's a legitimate platform or not. Before I go to the demo, it also has a knowledge base. So our knowledge base has a way to teach everyone to learn to identify and avoid crypto scams, because at the end of the day, most of these scams usually just have the same, they're reading from the same book. So they have the same red flags. So you can look at the patterns. It gives you the patterns like rug pulls, butchering, phishing, and when you go, you can go see real life examples. There's a very recent one called Optcoin, which scammed a lot of people last year in 2025. So we have it here among our examples. So you can also check this example, see whether this matches what you're currently looking at. We can, we want to learn from past mistakes, not make new ones. We also have a legit versus scam page where it shows you what a legitimate platform has and what is an indicator of a scam. So you can compare and contrast, with whatever you have, whatever you've been given, and see whether this is legitimate or not. We also have a red flag checklist where you can go and check whether, look at the platform that you've been given, and then just go over the checklist. If everything is saying yes, 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 or everything is real, or everything is, you realize that everything on the checklist is on your platform, then it is most likely a scam. Then one of our really important features is the report scam button, because we're working with AI, and AI keeps learning from, new data. So as a user, you can also contribute by reporting a scam, giving us as much information so that we can add it to our database, and it goes to the community. So it gives recent reports. So this one shows these recent reports that people made on different dates. So you can also look at them to see whether you might be a victim. So yeah, that is our demo.
Can you maybe give us an actual demo apart from the explanation that you've given? Like show us the actual functionality.
Definitely. Okay, so I'll give an example of two. Let's use this URL. Let's say we found a platform called scam.test.com. We can call our platform Crypto Invest, or let's call it Crypto Max. And then the description, so you say what maybe you've been instructed. So you've been told that there's going to be high yields of about 5% every day on investment. And then the referrals are required to unlock higher earnings. So you click analyze and it goes to our analyzing engine, and this is the analysis. So it's telling us it's a high risk platform. So you're literally being told not to invest because it's showing multiple times of being a scam.
And my name is Patrick Njoroge.
Yeah, and we present to you Rent Safe. So a lot of Kenyans have fallen to the fraud messages and scam messages. The ones that people tell you, oh, we've changed the payment method to this and this, so you'll pay to this number. Yeah. So basically Rent Safe is a web app that connects the realtor to the landlord and tenant. So as a tenant, first of all, you have the realtor dashboard. So the realtor manages the landlord and the apartment and all the units. So the realtor verifies the landlord and verifies this is actually a landlord, and then the landlord registers the tenant and the house unit, and now where the landlord has the pay bill or the payment method here. So when you're going to pay as a tenant, it's easier for you, like I'm paying to this number, it's legit, and the landlord has already been verified on the app. So he's going to take you through the whole scope.
Okay. As she described earlier, she has shown you the general overview of how at least within the Parklands area, how apartments are managed. So, for example, for some buildings in Parklands, they're managed by a realtor called Paragon. Now, typically, I have some simple logging forms, just because it's not really what we are focusing on. So now, as a realtor, you would want to verify the landlords underneath you. Basically, who can manage your other apartments underneath the chain. So now, as the realtor, you would want to onboard landlords. I've quickly done the onboarding for landlord A, but generally you just take their name, an email, a password, then now their number, then now which apartment they manage, now the landlord themselves. Now, for most realtors, they do have a pay bill with registered underneath the realtor name. So, for example, if you use Paragon's pay bill, you will get Paragon as the company overlooking that pay bill or managing that pay bill. So you just have a quick dashboard to check the landlords that you have onboarded as Paragon. So as you can see, there's just for the system, I've only used landlord A. Landlord A. And for now, you can ignore the Gabriel over there. That is a tenant, but I've just quickly input some data for the sake of the demo. And I will show you the subscription part later. So now that's it for the landlord. You just have to manage, it's not the landlord, the realtor. You just have to manage landlords, oversee your apartments, and you can see all the units you have currently available. Now, as a landlord, as I showed you earlier on, there's a landlord called Landlord A that the realtor onboarded. Now, as a landlord, this is the person that communicates with the tenant themselves. So, you'd have units in a building. For example, this is S2. You would now add S2 into the platform and assign a tenant to it, the tenant that resides into S2. So, for example, here, I also added the information a bit earlier on. as you can see, S2 with the tenant as Gabriel. Now, as you can see, it says vacant because now we need to go to Gabriel to confirm that he is residing in the S2 unit. There are some other tabs that I will go into after now I deal with Gabriel as the tenant. So now, as Gabriel, you would select your unit, but I don't know why the formatting is a bit weird, but you select your unit, S2, Gabriel, and then now you just subscribe to the unit. There'll be more checks, there'll be some information you provide. So now, as you're checking into your unit, you'd provide your number. This is the number that would typically get prompted for USSDs. So now, after that, the landlord will receive a notification saying that a tenant has tried to subscribe to a unit. So now the landlord has the opportunity to verify that that tenant is actually the tenant that's trying to subscribe or just to pay to live in that unit. So now, as a landlord, you'll approve. If you know the person as Gabriel, you've confirmed his details. And then now, as a landlord, of course, when rent comes due end of the month, you would want to select now the unit you want to request for payment. This case would be S2 Gabriel. You'd say some random figure, and you typically give a due date just to give them pressure. You don't want them to be prolonging payments a day, even for more than a day. So you now send a notification, and you will be able to manage the subscribers that are now underneath that tenant. As you can see, Gabriel is there. If he leaves, you can just remove him with the platform. Now, as we can go to now Gabriel, the tenant, and see what he got. Again, the login forms are just temporary. So now, as you can see, the request has been made by the landlord for 1, 2, 3, 4 shillings. Now, as the tenant, you can see the notification and now pay via our platform. We haven't integrated M-Pesa because there was an issue with the system, the servers. So you now pay now. It'll automatically put the number you had signed with the tenant. You can always change it in case you want someone else to pay for your rent. And then now you'd select pay now. Then now, again, because the systems are down, we just wanted to give you like a simple visual graphic of now you paying for the unit. So it'll just show you the landlord. So what exactly we're doing is we're trying to connect that landlord, which in our case would be a random, like a personal number, 070 blah, 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 to now the realtor that actually owns the apartment. That's what now the whole, you as a realtor onboards landlords, sort of giving some level of authenticity, some verification to that, so that you know that, oh, I'm not just sending to James from B2 or something. You know that James is linked to now Paragon, the realtor. And that should be about it.
Hi everyone, my name is Paris and I'm in Team 2, and we've created a web extension that auto-detects whether a job is fake or the risk of the job being, whether it's high, medium or low. It does that by checking for scam patterns such as unrealistic offers and also fake employers, fake emails. Yeah, and it highlights and gives and when the user pastes the link, it analyzes and gives an answer.
Yeah, so hello everyone, my name is Nick, partner with Paris. So just as she has said, we created a web extension which will analyze job description, the job industry, where like you have been given like messages from either WhatsApp, Telegram, or even other social media platforms, and also like they have been told like once you click this website, like there is a payment you have to give for like maybe a registration fee for a certain job and things like that. So for our demo, as you have seen, our Chrome extension, like we have three features. For the first part is for the job posts, where like you can paste messages as such, like for example this one. Where like, congratulations, have been selected for a work job environment, guaranteed for $5,000 per month. So it will detect various patterns which are common among okay, so sorry about that. So it the text will be sent to our backend, which will detect various patterns like no experience needed, very underestimated high salary, things like that, and it will give like risk level, high risk, medium or low, and give like a percentage score as shown here. Yeah, so it will give a score, explain the various scam patterns, like being told to go off platform and use unofficial communication means, and also give like unrealistic job promises. So the same thing will happen similar to website links, where you'll just have to like paste the link for the website. Now you can say, like, for example, yeah, here's like an example of it. Yeah, so it will, the same thing will happen for our website, and also describe the various scam patterns. We also included to be automatic, so in which, like, let's say you open a website, for example, here is one. It will like scrape the entire website and look for such certain patterns and like highlight. So like you can see, there is a red part there, a yellow, which like too good to be true promises are red flags, real jobs have real requirements. Yeah, also like at sometimes, like you may be looking at a job description and like you're not sure whether it's a scam or not. You can just highlight and let the job shield analyze it for you. Yeah, unless there is any question.
Hi guys. Most of us are fall prey of scams. I was a victim recently, lost $100. It was painful. Lafu ilikuwa nisukome for some good while. And soon I'll be writing a blog about it and making sure it's available online. I sat down and thought, not many people are aware of such, and what can I do about the same? We all are on our phones, we all are on social media. All of us have interacted with the X platform at a point or another. I suppose so. It's a popular platform where we go to check our celebrities, to check our leaders, what are they saying, what has Kimani Ichung'wah talked about today on X, what has been posted about him, what about these bloggers, and instead of making the user do so much about getting information about scams, why don't we bring such solutions to a place where it's convenient to them, a place where they always interact with, a place where they frequent? And so we thought of it, and we saw it fit that the platform to go for is X, a platform that suits our use case best. Since it's text-based, we go there for information, updates and stuff. Fortunately, we faced an issue. Accessing their platform was quite a challenge. But then challenges are there to be faced and to be learned from, and solutions come as a result of the challenges that we face. And in our search, we got platform similar to X, and through the platform, we implemented a solution that we had originally intended to implement on X, Karada. You can relate with that, and having it in Swahili suggests that it is supposed to work for the Kenyan people, if I may say so. And so having it that way, so this application, it works in a way that since this information about scams, they're available online and they're being posted. And the last time we checked, before we came here some 2 hours ago, there was a post that was posted by Capital FM, and it is available in the internet. So what we did, we utilized a URL that is provided by Google News, and it is a Kenyan URL. It is a URL that searches the Kenyan domain, and specifically it looks for posts and updates that relates to scams. And this ensures that you get up-to-date information. And so having this URL, we get to scrape and get data that has been uploaded in the past 72 hours. And having that we get access to such data, we get access to this data, we run it through an AI model that structures it into a proper blog post. And after having the data being structured in a proper blog post, we are running a script that is having these posts being posted. But in a real use case, whatever we would have done, we would have utilized the GitHub Actions, whereby we may get to schedule 2 posts a day or a post a day. And having it that we are getting access to real information and information that is up to date, you'll get to learn of new scams and at the comfort of the gadget and tools that you get to use and frequent on a regular basis. And as you can see, posts are get to come in, and if you refresh, you get them. So at this point, I'll leave my teammate to continue on what's remaining before we get to receive questions, and we'll be glad to answer the same.
So yeah, basically the platform's that simple. The fact that the scams, the alerts are already online, but the thing is that they are scattered. And for us users, you can't just wake up one morning and be like, okay, I'll be waking up from 8 to 9, I'll be looking for scams. But you have that scroll time on your phone, the doom scrolling and everything. So we decided we need to find that user where they are. So as long as they are following us, one way or another, at a random event, they'll come to get to see a notification, and from there they can be aware, okay, this is happening in Kenya at this moment. Something that maybe won't be like crunched up in the news at 7 p.m. but yeah, basically it's just that simple. We find the user wherever they are at their convenience. It's random, and yeah, educational.
So let me read one of the messages. Beware Kenyans, foreign job scams are on the rise. Watch out for fake offers, especially from unverified sources. Stay safe, don't fall prey. That's from Daily Nation, and hashtag scam alert, Kenyans beware. So that's a warning that has been provided by Daily Nation. I can just read another one. Warning Kenyans targeted by fake job scams promising jobs in Oman. Be cautioned of fake recruiters. So those are some of the information that we have on the platform.
Good job.
Judges have deliberated, and now it's time for the feedback. So drum rolls for the feedback. Drum rolls for the advice, for the criticism. Yeah, so let's welcome the judges for the feedback and the rankings.
Yeah, sure. Safe Crypto, please raise your hand. Safe Crypto. Okay, from university?
JKUAT.
From JKUAT University. Rent Safe? From?
University of Nairobi.
All right. Job Connect? Job Safe? or Job Shield from Machakos University. And Karada from which university? Kenyatta University. Yeah. So from us judges, we're not looking not only on like the product that you guys build, but on how it will get into the market. We also looked on your presentation and also on monetization, things like security and all that. So let not what I'm saying define like your work. So as much as I'll give the rankings, please keep on building, keep on learning, keep on seeking knowledge, and keep on improving. So the first position, let me not start with the first. The second position goes to Job Shield from Machakos University. That was the second position. So for the third position goes to Karada from Kenyatta University. And the first position now goes to RentSafe from University of Nairobi. And the fourth position goes to Safe Crypto from JKUAT. Yeah, so those are our rankings. Congratulations to all. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Hi guys. Hi. I know it's been a long day. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you even for availing yourselves and also putting yourself through this to brainstorm and build something. We don't take it for granted. We appreciate you. I just wanted to give a few remarks. So the ranking is typical, but the ones that we were looking at several metrics that we wanted you guys to look at. We were looking at confidence. How are you pitching your idea? Are you confident enough? How are you explaining your solution? That is very important in any kind of presentation that comes in handy. I'm sure some of you have watched Shark Tank. That usually gets you inside or out of the door, so that's very important. Also, how you are able to tie your solution to the problem that you are given in the morning, and that's not just solving a scam. We were told to dive deeper into a certain niche. Just how you are able to tie that comes in handy as well. The functionality, does it do what it's supposed to do? If you tell us that we want to search and get rankings, is that when you give me an 85% risk, is it correct? What metrics did you use? And that kind of thing. Then the other one we're looking at is scalability and possibility to go to the market. Most of the teams failed at this particular point. I feel like some of us don't build with an end customer in mind or think business out of ideas. Maybe it's a challenge to us. The other one is security, where vibe coding and AI, uses garbage in, garbage out. Mostly it's based on the trained data, and sometimes they will copy a code that was written in 2019 without knowing that maybe NPM had a vulnerability in 2020. So those are some of the things that we need to think about when you're building with AI, because we have to think when we deploy this and push this, we ship this to production to a real user. Are they vulnerable? And all that kind of thing. So we were able to identify key teams that did well in these particular 5 metrics. So to start with, the team that had the best solution and they were able to tie their idea to the problem is Safe Crypto. And Safe Crypto because these guys, they're in a new niche, which is cryptocurrency and blockchain, which is very new, and we felt like it's very unique. It's a very unique solution, especially with this kind of setting. So congratulations to you guys. And from Global Tech Sailors podcast, we want to give to you guys mouse pads that you guys are going to use also to keep coding and keep building stuff. So Diana can Yes, so and the next one, the team that had also the best presentation, they were able to relate to us, they were able to also make us feel the problem of being scammed and at the same time give us a solution. They used storytelling, which was able to capture us from start to finish, and that is Karada. Thank you as well. And congratulations. So in case we also have mouse pads for you guys. Also the team that had also the best functionality in terms of, you told us that you were solving this problem, and when you looked at your demo, it actually did what it was supposed to do, is Job Shield. These guys also did like a very fantastic job with giving us not just one functionality, we were able to see a message, see a job posting, and also the fact that it's a web, it's a browser extension adds to the fact that every morning when you wake up to apply to jobs, you're not willing to sign up and sign in somewhere else. You just want an extension that can scan through job posting and give you prediction, which is a good thing. Also, you're getting mouse pads from us. Okay, and thank you to everyone who came. So for the best overall team, that is the Rent Safe, we just want to shout you because you had several challenges when you were starting out. You had a teammate that unfortunately became unwell, and you still worked and got help as well, and that didn't discourage you, so good job. We have some water bottles from GTS, and thank you so much for being here with us as well. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Overall, I feel like there are a few things that missed was the security aspect and also the monetization aspect. We are launching a new segment as part of our podcast that is spotlighting engineers who are actually building and making money in the space, especially because sometimes when we study computer science or IT or we go to boot camps, we want to be employed. But how much more if we are building like this within 4 hours, this kind of solutions? Imagine if you could actually build, monetize it, get maybe people paying you maybe 100 shillings per month and that kind of things. So we want you guys to also keep building. And if you check out our show, it's coming up. It's called Cash to Code. So, and it's on Global Tech Sellers as well. And come through as well to spotlight your products. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. I think that's a wrap for this episode 6. So I want to thank each and every participant here, because if you weren't here, we wouldn't have done this show today. So thank you a lot, and thank you a lot to Global Tech Sellers for partnering with us. Yeah. So I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. Yeah, so make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also subscribe to Global Tech Sellers podcast. Yeah, keep winning.